Chairman, Madam Vice Chair, members of the committee, I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. My name is Marc Schindler. I'm the Executive Director of the Justice Policy Institute, a national research and policy organization with expertise in criminal and juvenile justice issues. I have submitted written testimony today. The testimony that I submitted covers all three bills that the governor has proposed, and I'm asking that you have an unfavorable report on this package. I don't want to repeat what others have said before me. I'll just make a couple of points and happy to answer questions as well. I think it's unfortunate that we're here less than 6 months after the Justice Reinvestment Act actually has gone into effect, and now having a discussion on lengthening sentences, putting in place mandatory minimums, other bills that would result in transferring young people into the adult criminal justice system. These are all directly contrary to the intent and spirit of the Justice Reinvestment Act, which was designed to invest taxpayer money in sound public safety strategies. And unfortunately, the research shows that the proposals that are before us will increase the state's prison population, cost more, and do nothing to improve public safety, and importantly, disproportionately impact communities of color in Maryland. I want to make 3 quick points in this regard. I think the questions that were coming from the committee earlier on are absolutely the right questions. As members of this committee who participated in justice reinvestment know, there was a very deliberate and intensive review of data and evidence and deliberation of those issues before decisions were made. That's not what's happening today. As Delegate Dumais indicated, we have heard no data or evidence to support the proposals that are before you today. I would suggest there's an old saying that says the plural of anecdote is not data. So we have heard lots of stories, and these are emotional and powerful stories, and I'm not here to dismiss any individual story. Each one is a tragedy. But when we are considering these important policy issues, we have to really look at what the data says, what the evidence says, and unfortunately, we have little support for what's being proposed. I would also just note that while states across the country are proceeding in opposite to these policies, what we're seeing from the federal level, from the Trump Sessions administration, is very similar to what's being proposed today in terms of mandatory minimums and lengthening sentences, and I would hope we would not go down that road in Maryland as well. I'll stop there. I'm happy to answer questions, and I would ask for an unfavorable report on this bill and the other bills that are proposed by the administration here.